Good morning. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Surviving to Thriving, where we move from just surviving into thriving in every area of our life. Today, for Manifestation Monday, we're going to talk about manifesting the things that you know you've already heard from the Father that you are to have. It could be a kingdom spouse, it could be those of you who've been promised a child and you're still barren. These are the things that are lining up with the Word and are in the Word of God. These are examples that have actually happened to individuals and characters in the Bible. They're not just stories. The Word of God's not fables. The Word of God is accounts of history. And if it's happened before, you can bet it will happen again. And it can even happen for you if you will choose to believe the Word of God and what it says. Simply that we will receive if we believe. And let's just make a note that it's not receiving in a way of seeing it first. A lot of times you have to believe before you can even see the promise starting to come to pass. If you remember in the Word, Abraham had to wait a year for his manifestation of the promise to come to pass of his child. Well, a year after being told a second time. He had to wait more like 40 years when the first promise was given. For Manifestation Monday, we're not doing New Age over here. We're not doing the hocus pocus stuff that has its place elsewhere, but really doesn't have its place over here on this channel. It's more of a counterfeit to the real, which I've said before, and it's just not the Word of God. The Word of God says that it wants to see the manifestations of the sons and daughters rising up, the sons and daughters of Jehovah manifesting. It can be pretty hard to manifest as a son and daughter of Jehovah when you're not sure what that looks like. Later, in other teachings, I'll teach you what it is to be a son or a daughter of Jehovah. But for today, we're just going to focus on manifesting, period. If you try to go the other way to manifest, you're not going to be able to have the very best way of seeing things manifest, and you're going to be dabbling in the wrong thing. I want you to be in the right thing. I want you to move in the light and what looks like light. Lucifer was an angel of light, but he brought all kinds of pain. So, as an example of manifesting, I was praying about it, and I went through a really, really, really dark time in my life at one point. And it was, yes, a breakup. And I was, yes, searching for something. I was like, what should I do and how to handle this? I was depressed. There's too much stuff, and we've all been there. We've all been through a horrible breakup with someone that we were convinced was the one. Father basically let me know, okay, something better for you is down the line, which I found. But what I wanted to tell you is one of the things that I did was, in that time, to get back up on my feet in my mind, I did a bucket list. A bucket list is whenever you're wanting to accomplish things and get things done and experience things in your life before you die. And it keeps you on a path of passion. It keeps you on a path of being excited for your life, being excited about what's happening in your day and your week, your year, your month, because you're tackling the bucket list. And the beauty of the bucket list is you can always add to it. It doesn't have to be something that you filled out and then, once you finish it, I guess the Grim Reaper's coming for me tomorrow. No, it isn't like that. All you have to do is go after the things that you want to experience. A lot of people have things such as skydiving or swimming with the sharks or seeing the aurora lights or dancing in Bali. Things that you've been done that will take, time or a minute for you to get it together. Because you either have to save a lot of money, or you have to meet the right people, or have the right connections, or you just choose to manifest it. So, what I have for you in the description box is I've got a bucket list for you to download with 3 templates to choose from. And if you want to take a look, you can go ahead and get some inspiration, and you can use these templates. They're free. I'm not asking for your email. I'm just giving this to you to thank you for your continued support. If you'll go ahead and download, then you can have them for your viewing pleasure. So go download them and always keep moving forward.